Hello dear students, welcome back to the science class. Dear students, I hope you all are fine and you all are studying at your home. Okay, and I hope you have watched the video also and you have done the homework. Okay, let us revise whatever we learnt in the previous video class. Yes, in the part 2 video class we have studied about the germination concept. Do you all remember what is germination? Yes, the definition is here. It is the process. As I have already explained you what is germination, let me revise once again here. It is the process by which a seed produces a baby plant. What it will happen here? The seed will produce what here? The seed will produce a baby plant. In the germination process, what it will happen? The seed is going to produce a baby plant. Another name for a baby plant here is a seedling. In the presence of what should be there? If a seed want to produce a baby plant, then what should be there? Then there should be water, air and warmth. There should be water, air and warmth. For this whole process we are calling it as a germination process. Then can you all define what is germination? Germination is the process by which a seed, seed produces a baby plant or seedling. Yes, if a seed want to produce a baby plant, then what should be there? There should be a presence of water, air and warmth. This is about the definition of the germination. And even I have taught you the stages of seed germination. Bean seed and maize seed I have explained. I hope you understood the concept. Today in this video class, let us learn about the seed dispersal. What do you mean by the word dispersal? Yes, dear students, if you want to move from one place to another place, dispersion we call. Yes, disperse. Yes, everyone has to disperse from this place now. We will tell. Dispersing is nothing but moving from one place to the another place here. Then how the seeds are dispersing? So today's concept is seed dispersal. Today we are going to study about what? Seed dispersal. Let us study. The carrying away of fruits and seeds to a distant places from their parent plant is known as a seed dispersal. Dear students, think that there is one parent plant. What it is? It is one of the parent plant. Think it is one of the parent plant. In this seeds are present. In this seeds are present. If these seeds want to move to the another place, then what process should happen here? Nothing but the seed dispersal process will take place here. So what is the seed dispersal? The carrying away of fruits and seeds. It may be fruits and seeds to a distant places from their parent plant. From which? From the parent plant is known as a seed dispersal. Let us see now. If all seeds fall on the ground near the parent plant and germinate, there will be struggle for a food, water and a sunlight. Dear students, think that if there is one parent plant is there. What is there? One parent plant is there. Think this is one of the parent plant is present. So, if whatever the seeds are present in this parent plant, if they fall near the parent plant only, if all the seeds fall on the ground near the parent plant, if all the seeds of a parent plant fall near the parent plant only, there will be struggle for food, water and sunlight. Yes, if all the seeds are falling near the parent plant only, then there will be shortage of food, water and even sunlight also. What is the shortage here? Food, water and sunlight. Think what I am telling you, just listen here. One parent plant is there. Whatever the seeds are present in that parent plant, if they fall near the same parent plant, then there will be shortage of what? There will be struggle of food, water and sunlight. So, thus seeds have to be spread out in a large area so that they get a suitable condition and grow up in a healthy adult plants. So if they fall near the parent plant only, there will be shortage of food, water and sunlight. So what they have to do? So the seeds have to be spread. So whatever the seeds they will fall, they have to be spread out in a large area. Where the seeds have to be spread here? The seeds have to be spread out in a large area. Why the seeds have to be spread out in a large area? So that they get a suitable conditions. If the seeds are spreaded in a different places, then what they will do? They will get a proper suitable conditions like air, it may be water, food, sunlight, they will get in a proper manner here, and they will grow into a healthy adults. Healthy adult plants they will grow here. I hope you understood seed dispersal. Okay, the carrying away of a fruits and seeds to a distant places from their parent plant is known as a seed dispersal, we are calling. From the parent plants, the seeds have to be dispersed in a distant place, nothing but to the different places, not near the parent plant. Leaving the parent plant, it has to be dispersed in a different distant places. Okay, why they have to be placed in a distant places? Because they will get a proper sunlight, water and food. Then they will grow into a healthy adult plants. For that purpose, seeds should be what? They have to be dispersed here. Seeds and fruits of many plants have developed a special feature in order to get dispersed. Forces of nature like wind, water and animals also help in dispersal of seed here, and they are also called agents of dispersal. Then which are the agents of dispersal here? Wind, water and animals are the agents of dispersal. With the help of a wind, with the help of water and with the help of animals, the seeds will get dispersed here. Okay dear students, there are total 4 kinds of dispersals are there. Dispersal of seed dispersal are there. How many? Nothing but agents we are calling. Which are the agents of dispersal? Dispersal by wind, dispersal by water, dispersal by animals and dispersal by fruit explosion. These are the 4 agents of seed dispersal. Remember, which are the agents of dispersal? 4 agents are there. One is a water, one is a wind, animal and explosion. These are the these are the agents of dispersal. Let us see the first one, that is dispersal by wind. How the dispersal by the wind will take place, let us learn now. Seeds which are dispersed by wind are either light in a weight. See, the seeds which will dispersed by the wind, if the wind will come, okay, the seeds will just disperse to the another place here. Nothing but those seeds are very light in a weight. If you hold that seed, you feel very light. Okay, so seeds which are dispersed by a wind are either light in a weight or have a hair or a wings Dandelion and cotton seeds have a hair, while maple, drumstick and jacaranda seeds have wings here. This helps the seeds to carried away with the wind here. Nothing but in a simple manner I will tell dear students here, dispersal by wind is nothing but whenever the wind will come, just the seeds will fly here. Seeds will fly here and they will move to the another place here. So dispersal by wind. Then why they are moving like that with the help of wind? Because they are light in a weight. As the weight of a seed is light here, when the wind will come, automatically it will blow here. Okay, see what they have given. Dandelion and cotton seeds have a hair, while maple, drumstick and jacaranda seeds have a wings here. Okay, with the as these are having a wings and these are having a hair, this helps the seeds to carried away with the wind here. These are the dandelion seeds. You can observe these dandelion seeds are having what? They are having a hair. You can observe this hair here in the picture I have shown here. And maple seeds, even the maple seeds are having what here? While maple seeds and drumstick, they are having wings. You can observe the wings of these maple seeds. And this is the drumstick. Drumstick is also having what? It is having a wings here. With the help of these wings, it will disperse by the wind here. So which are the example for dispersal by wind? Dandelion seeds, maple seeds, drumstick seeds, drumstick seeds are the example for dispersal by wind here. I hope you understood about the dispersal by wind. The next concept here is a dispersal by animals. Then the seeds, how they are dispersing by the animals. Okay, the seeds, how they are going to disperse by the animals. Let us learn now. Some seeds have a hooks, spikes or a stiff hair that can easily get caught in the fur or a feathers of a passing animals. Think, dear students, if any one of the animal is passing through that animal, that seed, okay, think that any one animal is passing through that seed, then as you all know that some of the animals are having hooks, even the spikes or stiff hair. Spikes are nothing but here stiff hair, okay, on the part of the body. Animals are having some hair. You all know that all the animals are having a hair on their body. Okay, so that can easily get caught in the fur or feathers of passing animals. Okay, whatever the seeds will be there, just they will go and they will sit on that fur, nothing, body of the animal. These seeds fall off when the animals accidentally brush against a surface such as the bush. Seeds of a datura, xanthium, tiger's claw, etc. are dispersed by the wings here. These are the some of the animals which they will carry the seeds here. Which are those animals? Seeds of a datura, xanthium, tiger's claw, etc. These seeds are carried by the animals only. Okay, dispersal by animals. Which are those animal seeds? Datura, xanthium, tiger's claw are the dispersed. They are dispersed by the animals here. Many fruits are tasty. Yes, all the fruits are very tasty. We eat the fleshy part of some fruits like lychee, peach, mango, orange and papaya. The seeds are then thrown away on the ground. Yes, dear students, whenever you are eating these fruits, peach, it may be mango, it may be orange and papaya, these all will contain what? The seeds will be present inside these fruits. You have observed. Yes, if you consider the papaya fruit, yes, have you all eaten the papaya? In that black color seeds will be present. Okay, only you will eat a fleshy part, nothing but that orange color part only you are eating, fleshy part we are eating. Okay, the remaining seeds just we are throwing away. Yes, do you all throw away? Yes, of course everyone will throw away the seeds. Okay, then what happens? The seeds are then thrown away on the ground. Okay, just when we will eat that fleshy part, the remaining is only seeds. That what we will do? We will just throw it on the ground here. Many birds and animals eat the fruits along with the seeds. Yes, many birds and the animals, what they will do? They will eat the fruits with the seed itself. The seeds pass out undigested through their waste or dropping and reach the ground here. When that animal will eat, yes, consider that one animal is eating a papaya fruit. Okay, okay, with the it will consume whole it will eat. Okay, with the seed only they will consume. Then when it will produce the waste here, the animal will produce the waste. Whatever the waste it will produce on the ground only. So jamun, cherry and apple seeds are dispersed in this way. Some animals such as squirrels collect fruits or seeds and bury them in places far away from the parent plants. They often forget these buried seeds which begin to germinate in their new location. In this manner, the animals will, what they will do? They will produce they will do the seed dispersal. So we will call for this one dispersal by animals. Yes, dear students, they have given here example. This is a dispersal by water. Okay, this is okay. Next I will explain that one. Dispersal by animals. cocklebur, next one hazelnut. These are the dispersal by animals. Then how dispersal by water it takes place? Do you all know? The seeds or fruits of a plants that grow in or near flowing water, they get dispersed by the water here. For example, coconut and lotus. These are the best example for dispersal by water. Okay, the seeds and fruits of a plants that grow near flowing water. As coconut and lotus, they will grow near where they will grow near water. The coconut has a fibrous outer covering. It has air trapped between its fibers. The lotus has a spongy fruit. These features enable them to float on a water and reach other areas to grow there. So, what is the main point here? Whatever the lotus is having that spongy fruit, it helps them to flow in another place. It will reach the other place and it will grow then. Then which is an example for dispersal by water? Coconut and lotus are the example for dispersal by water. Okay, the next dispersal is dispersal by fruit explosion. The fruits of some plants like a balsam, pea and poppy explode when ripe and shoot out the seeds. See dear students, what it will happen? The fruits of some plants like a balsam, pea and poppy, these what they will do? They will explode when they ripe. Okay, when they will ripe completely and they shoot out the seeds here. Okay, when that fruits will complete, they will ripe. Okay, they will, what they will do? They will shoot, they will explode the seeds here. Like this you can observe in a picture. Yes, this poppy has completely ripened it is. Okay, so it is what? It is exploding the seeds here. Even the pea pod also. Yes, pea pod you have observed this one. Yes, inside that peas will be there. Outside, outer covering will be there inside. When it completely ripens, yes, it will just explode here and the seeds will come out of that one. Okay, these are the poppy, pea and one more here is a balsam. These are the example for dispersal by fruit explosion. Dear students, today we studied about a seed dispersal definition and the agents of dispersal. How many agents are there? Total we are having 4 agents of dispersal. The first one is a dispersal by wind, second one is a dispersal by water, third one is a dispersal by animals, fourth one is a dispersal by fruit explosion. In the next video class, we will study about the reproduction in plants through vegetative parts. Till that dear students, watch this video and now it's a time to homework. Here I have given some of the difficult words. So, you have to read these difficult words and write these difficult words 5 times in your rough book and you have to send it to my WhatsApp number. Yes dear students, in the next video class we will meet once again. Till that, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.